How's it going, my friends? Skwizzit here, and in this one we'll be taking a deep dive into how Dachsbun might fare against the upcoming 7-star Dragon-type Charizard Tera raid event. A lot of people seem to think Dachsbun is undeniably one of the best options to take on the event, and for some good reasons. Let's take a look at this adorable loaf of a dog and break down how you should build it and how it will fare against the almighty Dragon Charizard event. Right off the bat here, Dachsbun is a pure fairy type Pokemon, and it has that going for it. Immediately, it's going to have the Tera-type Fairy, which is exactly what you would want for this raid, so there's nothing to worry about there. But if we take a look at Charizard, he has access to Iron Tail and Metal Claw. Iron Tail being a 100 power, 75% accuracy Steel-type move that might actually cause some damage to Dachsbun, as it is super effective. And if you're not worried about that, I'd worry about it after Charizard sets up some potential Dragon Dances. Now with that out of the way, Charizard doesn't really have too many other attacks that hit Dachsbun for super effective damage. Dachsbun's ability is simply amazing. Well-baked body. This Pokemon's defense is raised by 2 stages if hit by a fire move. With this amazing ability, Dachsbun is not only immune to Dragon-type attacks because of its fairy typing, but it'll also be immune to Fire-type attacks, which Charizard will definitely have. Moves like Flare Blitz and Flamethrower, depending on if the Charizard is special or physical, or maybe it's mixed. Those are huge to be immune to, as they are devastating attacks. On top of that, if for some reason Charizard attempts to hit you with a Fire-type attack like Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, or Fire Blast, your defense will be doubled, and that's no joke with a base defense stat of 115. The item I'll be running with on Dachsbun is the Ability Shield. That means Well-Baked Body will not vanish towards the end of the raid battle where Charizard tries to neutralize stat gains and abilities, so you'll hold on to your Fire-type immunity, and that's great. But of course, if you guys have any suggestions for held items for Dachsbun, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. It'll help everybody that sees this. Moving on to the attacks, Play Rough is going to be your obvious stab move of choice, your only damaging move that you really need to hang on to here, so go ahead and just shove that right in your moveset without any doubt. Next up is Misty Terrain. This is a fantastic support option because Charizard has access to Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp is a fire-type attack, and you don't have to worry about that as a Dachsbun, but your teammates will have to worry about it. Setting up Misty Terrain will stop Charizard from burning your teammates if they're physical attackers. Next up is Howl. Howl is a fantastic move to be using in raid battles. Not only will your attack raise by 1 stage, but everybody's attack on your team will raise by 1 stage, so it's fantastic, a really great support move. Similar to Howl in a way, Helping Hand is a fantastic support option as well. If you see one of your teammates completely wreaking havoc and destroying Charizard almost single-handedly, why not give them a helping hand? It powers up their next attack by 1.5 times, a 50% boost to their damage, which is incredible. Definitely something to keep in mind. We'll look at a few more attack options for Dachsbun. So next up is Rain Dance. Rain Dance will be amazing, and it's awesome that Dachsbun learns this because Charizard has access to Sunny Day. Not only that though, Charizard's hidden ability is Solar Power, and it reads, if Sunny Day is active, this Pokemon's special attack is 1.5 times, but it loses 1/8 of its max HP per turn. That's a huge boost to his special attack. It's basically like slapping a Choice Specs on Charizard. However, setting up Rain Dance will nullify that. So if Charizard sets up a Sunny Day, you in turn set up a Rain Dance to cancel out his Sunny Day and protect your friends from Fire-type attacks. Now, you don't have to be protected from Fire-type attacks, but everybody else that's not a Dachsbun needs to be careful. So Rain Dance will lower Charizard's Fire-type attacks power. Next up is Mud Slap, and I chose this as a sort of niche support option. You won't use this for the damage, but a 100% chance to lower the target's accuracy by 1 stage is pretty huge. Something to think about there. Next up is Charm, and if Charizard has a ton of physical attacks like Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Flare Blitz, and Metal Claw or Iron Tail, Charm will lower Charizard's attack by 2 stages, effectively cutting his attack stat in half. Huge for the whole team. Last but not least, I have Snarl on this list. It's a special attacking dark move, and you don't really care about that. All you care about is the effect that it has. 100% chance to lower the foe's special attack by 1. Now, if Charizard is sporting a lot of special attacks, this may be a good option as well. Dachsbun's going to be a fantastic support Pokemon just as long as you play it like a support Pokemon. So now that I'm done with the attacks that I wanted to showcase here, let's move on to the stats. The stats leave a little to be desired, I have to be honest, but they're not terrible. Dachsbun's HP stat is 57, which really isn't that great. I wish it was around 70, 75, 80 maybe. That would make this Pokemon inherently more incredible. Attack is only at 80. This is why you really want to run a supportive set on Dachsbun because base 80 attack is kind of embarrassing. You max out at 284 attack with an adamant nature. Now its defense stat on the other hand, that is juicy. Base 115 defense, not bad at all. Special attack we're not going to worry about because we're using Play Rough. Special defense is okay. This Pokemon is kind of tanky, but I swear if that HP was just a little better, it would be so much easier to use. and its speed is actually passable. It has a really good speed tier at a base of 95, so it's really not that bad. I would either go for an Adamant nature here to boost your attack, or an Impish nature to boost your defense. You could also go with a Careful nature to boost your special defense. It's really up to personal preference at this point. I'm not going to tell you what to do. This is your Pokemon, go ahead and build it how you want. If you want some more damage, use Adamant. If you want some more rock hard physical defense, use Impish. And if you want to mitigate that kinda low special defense stat, go with Careful. That about wraps this one up, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any suggestions at all, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, or if it helped out at all, make sure to hit the like button, as it does help out immensely. Comment down below, even if it's just for the algorithm, and subscribe to stay up to date with what I have going on. I've been Skwizzit, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.